Guys, I'm live. I'm in Studio 666. Do my hair. Okay, guess it's good. Okay. How you guys doing? So I just wrote the lyrics for a new song Matt and I are going to do. It's called Hell on the Front Porch. It's going to be about a kid named Roy that gets beat up by his dad. Well, really, it's about my story, but I'm going to call it. I'm going to do it in the third person. So I'm talking about this kid named Roy that gets beat up by his dad. So I just wrote the lyrics for it yesterday, and I kind of like it, Rather than sound like it's all about me, I made it about some kid named Roy, but it's based on my story, so that's cool, huh? I think it is. I think I did a good job writing. I'm not going to read the lyrics to you now, though, because it'll kind of blow the surprise of the song. That's kind of the point. Be surprised when the song comes out. But the lyrics are cool. I like them. And I want to plug a store I like again, Old Town Records. Old Town Records is a really cool store. I go in there all the time and get a poster or a CD. They're really cool there. Anyway, took a notebook with me on my walk, and that's where I have the lyrics to Hell on the Front Porch. So I'd love to read them to you, actually. It would be cool, but it kind of blows the surprise of the song and all that, so I probably shouldn't. So, okay. Anyway, sorry if my live this morning was muddy. The amp didn't have much trouble on it. It had a lot of bassy, lower stuff on it, but it wasn't that bad. But sorry if it was a little bassy or muddy. Anyway, I checked out one of the. Oh, here's my. Try this. Wait, let's do like this. Let's go. You get a good sound here. So anyway, I was just playing guitar at Guitar Center the other day, and I was just playing Eruption for fun. I accidentally stumbled on I accidentally stumbled on the fact that I think Eddie does the tapping part on the third string, not the second string. So I don't think he goes all the way over to the second string and does that. I think he stays on the third string where it's more convenient, and in the third string sounds has a better tone than the second string for this, I think. And it's just as easy to play it on the third string, so I think he goes. He stays on the third string. That's how he does it, and even if for some astronomical coincidence he doesn't do it like that, that's the way I like to do it. And I'm almost sure he does it that way. I never saw him on video doing it, but that's what I think he does. I don't think he starts all the way over here and it's on the second string like everybody did growing up, even me. I think he stays on the third string. It's a better tone. It sounds at least as good, but I think better. It's just the third string has advantages over any other string in many ways. I have never said this and just not thought of it myself, but the second string is tinny, which is fine for some things, but it's kind of tinny. The fourth string is wound, so it's got a really tough vibe to it. You can't do it as well as the other strings, some of them, and it's got a really bassy nasal tone, but the third string's got a good tone. There's some things you can do on the third string, good tones you can't get on any other string. And I think it's interesting because even like harmonics, you know. There's certain harmonics you get that are just right in the comfort zone. You know, they're right in the area of pitch where you can hear it good, and they got a good tone. They ring out good and loud. Third string is a very cool string. Whenever Eddie would be in the middle of a lead or beginning of a show, you always hear this. You can't do that with most of the other strings. That's cool. But this is really cool. Yeah, just the open third string. You just can't beat the third string for many things. Anyway, that's just what I'm talking about. Yeah, I really wish I could read the lyrics to Hell on the Front Porch here, but there's a limit to even transparency. So I just have to suck it up and not read it to you. Because just when I was thinking this amp is junk and I didn't like the way it sounded, once I know how to do it a little better, it actually has some good tones. Along with my rat pedal, which I'm actually using today. There it is, rat. The Materator is going to make the Raterator, a pedal that's based that has my approval and designed by him. That's going to be called the Raterator. We'll sell a few, hopefully. You know, it'd be nice. You know? Raise the action a little. You know, it's funny. I've heard people used to say, you know, and there's truth, you know, that if you're a good musician, guitarist, you can play any guitar. That's true, but you really don't sound really good, even if you're a good musician, unless you have a really nice guitar and set up good and everything. It's really hard to do otherwise. This is a nice amp. It really gets a lot of good tones, and I think it has nice tones you can get. And like I said, I sometimes go live and then I delete it because it just doesn't get enough views, and I just think, well, it wasn't that important. But one of them I just did was I said that I'm getting to the point where I might start letting go of theory when I play, like not think too much when I play, like Charlie Parker said. Learn theory, then forget it, and then just play. I'm getting closer to that, I have a feeling. But thinking only gets you so far. Thinking only tells you what you're already doing. But you have to do it to be doing it. DJ, my music mentor, DJ, would love that I just said that, because he always said, theory is just the thing you do to analyze music that's already been played. Just play the note you want, Jimmy. And he would be happy with what I just said, I think, about thinking. is a lot of fun, you know. And I hear comments like, by here I mean read and glance at. I really don't do that much comments, but once in a while I'll see one. How can you not know how to play guitar after playing for 40 years? Well, first of all, it's your opinion, dude, that I can't play guitar. First of all. Second of all, prove that you're right. Prove I can't play guitar, and that that's not just your opinion, and that not, in fact, I can actually maybe play a guitar despite you. Whatever. I don't mean to play guitar to spite you, but play guitar in spite of your comment. Sometimes I just want to play slow and just feel the note. That was feeling. I just, I want to feel the note sometimes. Not rather than think about what note would be good, just play the note that sounds good at the time. So I don't practice licks all the time, and so even the crossroads lick, I just don't. I may forget it here and there. Anyway. And there, when I was doing that, I wasn't really thinking that hard. You know, I wasn't like, I'm doing this or that because it fits this rule, or maybe it fits this pattern that's been done by me or somebody else, or it satisfies a teacher or a gatekeeper somewhere. I just went with what felt right, you know. It's like, and maybe that means it's not perfect, but what is? What's going to be perfect even if I do think? Who by taking thought can add another cubit to his stature, the Bible even says, you know. So I'm learning to just go with the flow and just play the note and whatever that feels good at the time. And see if it sounds good. If it sounds good to me, Ed Van Halen said, if it sounds good, it is good. You know, if it sounds good, who gives a hoot whether it's satisfies this or that precedent? You know, in fact, change is about breaking rules, not just keeping them all the time, you know. And then later in time, people go back and say, well, what they did is the rule now. Now you've got to toe the line. Well, I say, screw it. I'm doing what they did, which is not obey the rules, even though what they did is now the rules. I do me first, and I do what I feel sounds good and what I feel is right about. And then the gatekeepers can put their finger up at me, but I'm like, I don't care. I mean, first of all, I'm doing something different, just like the guys that are now in the past did. But I'm also not afraid to do that and take whatever heat the critics give me. And then not only that, not everybody's a critic. Some people actually like what I do, so there's that. And that's icing on the cake because I kind of do me anyway, but I love that some people actually dig what I do. And those people at least equal, if not surpass, all the haters put together. Because first of all, I don't want to focus on hate. Second of all, there's a lot of people that like me too. So I'm not going to go into numbers and details and statistics, but I have my fans, and plus I love what I do and I believe in it. So it's too bad if a few critics, which are now called haters, don't like it. Well, what are you going to do about it? First of all, and second of all, well, you can't please everybody, and if that means not pleasing you, have a nice day. You know, I had you know, and it's not only that. Sometimes I get a kick out of pissing people off if it's the right people. You know, if you're just an old fogey gatekeeper, dusty balls dude anyway, I kind of dig pissing you off because then I'm making a statement, and your anger at me only proves that I've got something. Otherwise, you wouldn't care or you wouldn't hate me. It's kind of like I don't know, like Shakespeare used to say, methinks you protest too much. If they really didn't feel threatened by me or didn't really whatever, I wouldn't be worth their time to even hate me. And then not only that, and sometimes I even get a kick out of it. Like I said, somebody flips me off or something, and I go, okay, cool, dude. What are you gonna do about it? It may feel good to him, but it feels good to me too. I'm gonna piss that dude off. What's next? You know. But you know, at the end of the day, whatever that means, it's what about the beginning of the day. But I do the music I like, and I do put passion in my music, and I do study it and practice it. So what do you want me to do, haters? Just not play guitar for your sake? Because after all, you have so much goodness in your heart, much less for me, right? LOL. Well, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to bow to the haters and say, well, I'm going to quit for you because, gosh dang it, I can't take your hate. No, screw you. Anyway, love you guys. Peace, rock and roll.